Hey,
Hello,
champions!
everybody.
Welcome. We're excited to be here with you tonight. So, Amy, what are we doing tonight?
Yay! It is Hot Topic. And so tonight, we are talking about how to keep your store open during the holidays. And it is going to be awesome. So I am Amy Gardner.
And I'm Jessica Gordon.
Yay! And we are so excited to have you all here tonight. So make sure you have your pens and your pencil or your paper so that you can take some good notes because there's going to be a lot of fun
Mm.
things for you. And there's going to be a virtual up training like part and there's going to be an in-person part. So anyway, should we go ahead and get going? Do you want to start us off tonight, Jessica, with our virtual?
Sure. All right. Excited to share with you guys. Like Amy said, we're going to give you guys two ideas. All right. And one's going to be virtual and one's going to be face to face. So I'm going to start first tonight with the virtual idea. You might have seen me already post this if you're following me or friends with me. And I thought, you know what? I've been doing this for 3 years and I need to share about it. So tonight I'm going to share you all what I do for my stock sale. All right. Are you excited to hear? Give me a one in the comments if you're excited. I see people galloping. Yes. If you're excited to hear how I do my stock sale, every year it gets better and better and better. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys, when you start doing this, it starts really going with consistency. Okay. The first year I did it, I was like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Didn't really, not a lot of interaction, not a lot of sales, not a lot of this and that. But let me tell you, I didn't give up. All right. So I do this at least twice a year. So once now, kind of for, people like to shop from you. The holiday hustle's coming and they want to support small businesses. And this is a great way for you to connect with them and to help them with their Christmas shopping. Okay. Their holiday shopping. And then the other time I do it, you may guess when I do it in the new year, right? What's in the new year? Tax season. All right. So sometimes people have a little extra money to spend and they might want to spend it on themselves. And a great way for them to do that is to help you with your business and, give them a great deal as well. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screens. I see those ones. So I can see, hey, lots of ones. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and share my screens and we are going to get started right away because we want to have time for Amy to share her idea as well. All right. So like Amy said, grab your pens and pencils, maybe your tablet or whatever you take notes on. Try to move my little screens away so you guys can see this. All right. So here we go. So this is the very, very first thing that I do. All right. I'm just going to kind of walk you through it. If you have any questions, please ask us in the chat. Or if we don't have time to actually, answer all those questions, please message me and I will be happy to talk to you about this. Okay. Because it may get a little confusing and I understand that. So no question is a dumb question. All right. So the first thing I do is just make a post that I am having a stock sale. All right. And ask who wants to invite. That's all I do. All right. And then you have to talk it up. All right. You can, message people, private message them, text them, especially if you're just first starting it out. You definitely want them to know that you're having this. They know to expect this at least twice a year. They follow me and wait for me to post this. All right. So you need to build this up first. You may have to send out some private messages and text and let people know, or even go live to let them know that you are going to do an inventory stock sale. Okay. All right. So that's the very first thing I do. All right. And then the next thing I do is go through my stock. All right. So if you even have just 5 things, it's okay. All right. You got to start somewhere. And even if you just have 5 things, this is a good experience for you to just try it out and tweak it and see what you like and what you don't like. All right. Because every year I do it different. All right. So the first thing I do is, yep, here I am, paper and pen. Like Amy said, I love still writing everything down. So I'll go through all my stock, write it down, and how many I have of each one. All right. So that's what I do next. All right. And then the next thing I do, so if you're writing these down, and I will actually have this on boards too, and I will share it for you guys. All right. But so the third thing that I do is create the group. All right. So I'm going to take you to my group and kind of show you what that looks like. So let me think. So I call mine, it's very simple. Shop the stock with Jessica Gordon. All right. I'm so creative, I know. But anyways, so here is my group and I put a really fun photo. You guys can use Canva and we have some fun training on Canva how you can make your own Facebook cover photos as well. So if you need that, just let Amy or know. We can get that to you. All right. But so I create my group. All right. And then what I start doing after that, you remember the post I did earlier about who wants an invite? So I'm keeping track of everybody. All right. All of my people who I'm inviting. And I also have that on paper as well with a pen. All right. Making little notes. All right. So after I create my group, I start messaging them, get them excited, like, hey, you know, I'm starting I shop the stock here in a couple days. Here is the link to join and see all the details. And that's all I say. Now, I will let you guys know that you need to be careful with that if you're messaging people. I've already shared this with Amy because I got blocked for messaging people, even my friends. All right. So I don't recommend maybe sending like 30 or 40 at once, but maybe go in increments of like 10. All right. And then I'm sure that you'll be fine and not get blocked for messaging people, even your friends. All right. I think I'm okay now. It's been a few days, but that's just a tip. All right. So kind of spread those out when you're doing that. All right. And then the next thing is I do my party, and I treat this like a party. All right. But instead of posting like our products, I'm posting my stock. So I'm going to show you guys just a few of those for you. All right. So here is my description. I let them know exactly what to expect. So here it is right here. I'm trying to scroll down so you guys can see this. All right, there you go. So I let them know exactly what to expect. All right, I do 6 rounds. I let them know what time to expect the post so they're ready so they can set their alarms. And then I let them know that shipping is extra, but if they're local, they can come pick it up. All right. So, and then I also let them know when it's going to be ending and how I'm going to invoice them. So I let them know that, yeah, my messages weren't working. So they would have to text me, which is great, I think, in a way, right? Because now I'll get their phone numbers and their contact information. So maybe it's working in my advantage right now, not having Facebook Messenger, because I've already getting some texts that aren't in my phone. So I'm going to have to follow up with them to see who they are. But now they're going to have my phone number. So, and then remember, guys, when you're doing this can't be a public group. All right. This has to be private because we are altering the prices a little, and that's a personal discount. So you can't have these public. They need to be private. So your group needs to be private. All right. And then you can add an extra incentive if you want to. So I let them know every 35 you spend, you get an extra ticket into the grand prize. All right. So there is my description. Now I am going to go back so you guys can kind of see my party a little bit. All right. Let me go back here. And then oops. So like I said, I do 3 rounds for 2 days. All right. All right. I already have it set as new post. All right. So there's all my rounds, but I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom real quick and kind of just briefly go through each one. And like I said, I'll have this all in boards too for you guys to kind of follow. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. All right. See, there's Elijah. Did you see him? So make it fun. All right. Here we are. Woo. All right. Update the description. All right. So yes. So as I'm adding people, see, there's my cover photo. So like I said, I'm sending invites out. So here's a little fun thing for interaction. You always want to have something fun. So when they're joining your group, right, it looks fun. So this is the first post that they're going to see. So it's just a question post. You guys can use anything that you want for that engagement post. And then there's my description. And then I let them know what to expect, right? You guys have probably seen this photo before the day we get started with my post. Here it is. So I actually use stock photos. All right. I just search Facebook for them. I used to take pictures, but it takes a lot of time. So if you want to take pictures, go for it. But me, I just search Facebook and use those photos with those prices. Now, I do let them know the price that they see, they get an extra 25% off. So being part of my stock sale, it's like our discount in reality. So when you're following up with these people, guys, guess what I do? I let them know it's my discount, right? And if they're interested in having a full year of discounts, I can hook them up for only 25 bucks. All right. So always use this as a tool to grow your business. All right. You will probably see possible new recruits. You'll get datings out of this, and you will also get sales. But not only that, you get to get rid of some of your stock as well. All right. Maybe buy some more samples, right? Yay. But anyway, so here it is, Retail Therapy 1. And then I let them know, because I used to do color, like tell me what your favorite color is when I knew that they wanted an item, and that got crazy because they thought they were picking their color. So, see, like I said, I've learned over the years. Now I ask them just to put their name on there and how many they want. And the reason I do that is because I may have more than one. All right. And it's a great way to reach out to them because we know the snacking store is what? If maybe I only have two, right? And we know that the snacking store is going on sale in December. Well, they don't know that yet, right? So I can always follow up with them and offer them an incentive or maybe a 10% off of their order in December because guess what? We can get that for them for only, I don't remember what the price is, like $19 or something. All right. So definitely use this as a tool. All right. And then, of course, I pop in there with EJ and say, thanks everyone again for joining us. The party has started, and I tag everyone actually in that one. All right. I say happy shopping. And then here's the next round for day one. And then here's the next round. And how I know how many to post, like pictures to put, is after I do my inventory list, like I did here, I go through and count them all, and then I divide it by 6. And that way it kind of gives me an idea of how many I want to post at each time. All right. And then I just thank them for coming for day one and to be ready for day 2. And there you can see I have day 2 started. So there's my 2 in the morning. And of course, here is a tool that I'm using, right? And this is going to help me what? So you guys know? Book some parties, right? So you may have seen our little wheel here. So this is a great way to connect with them. If you haven't seen the little wheel, let us know and we can get that to you. But it's a fun game to play in your holiday parties. And then here is my final round. All right, now tomorrow what I'm going to do, I don't have that on here yet, but I'm just going to share with you a little bit about what I'm going to do tomorrow. So you know what tomorrow probably is, right? Follow-up day. So I'm very old school here. I have more paper and has everybody's name on it. All right. And so what I do, anyone who's commented on a photo, I have their name here and what they wanted and how many they wanted. And what I do is message each person and confirm their order with them, right? And then once they confirm it, I ask for their shipping address, and then I ask them if they want it shipped or if they're going to pick up, and then we go from there. And then I invoice them to their email. You could use Facebook Pay. You could use whatever you want. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Yeah, PayPal. So it's totally up to you how you want to invoice them after your stock party. All right. It's a lot of fun. So if you haven't tried it yet, I recommend just digging in and giving it a try, and you'll learn and tweak it as you go. All right. So all right, Amy, I am going to go ahead and stop. And now we will go to you for the face-to-face one.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. That was so fun.
All right, let me find you.
Here.
There
Oh,
you are.
you got me. Yay! All right. So who absolutely loved that? I know I did. I'm excited. That's awesome. Having a virtual stock, shop the stock. That is what I call a tongue twister. Anyway, so I am going to try to make mine a little bit quick, but hopefully you guys get some good information. So I am talking about um having an open house. All right. So let's just say you have some extra stock that you want to use for bridesmaids. You can wrap some of that up, and have yourself. So I would make a invitation. All right. I would also recommend making an event. All right. And so we're gonna treat this like a party because it's kind of like a party, an open house. All right. It's you personally hosting a party, but people can come in and out as as they want. All right. So just set the time and say like 3 to 6 or whatever works for you, but just let people know. And personally, you're going to personally invite people, all right, to this, all right, with those personal messages, maybe even send out an invitation, all right, print it out and send something out in the mail, because when they have something in the mail that they can hold on to, maybe they can put it on the refrigerator or on their microwave and they know. All right. So, or just texting works as well. But if you have time, I do recommend to put it out there in the mail. All right. But when you have your open house, how are you going to do this? So I recommend having 3 tables. At least 3 tables set up, or 3 sections. All right. So one section will be your hostess table. All right. Now, if you have the host is set, or any part of the hostess rewards, I would set those up. So whether or not you don't have to have the entire thing. All right. But if you have little pieces and parts, then that would be awesome to set that up. Or print off a picture, all right, of what they can earn as a host. Um, or even putting up their, if you have premium products, put up the premium products, and then put that the half off price on there, and say, and so they can know, they can get this half off, or they can get this for free. All right. So you're also going to want to have a recruiting table. So whatever your kit was that you got when you came in, set that up. Or if you have the current offers, set that up. All right, on a table. And then you also want to have like your party table. So, and you can have like your books on there. You can have any of your samples that you sampled out for the new sale flyer. All right. Or um, you can have um, like a little Christmas tree, put a little, like, make it fun, and then have little gifts underneath, like little trinkets, or if you have any keychains, or if you happen to have any smidgets, you can use those as well. Or have a dating, like the bride me, okay, the bride me things, the bride me gifts. But I also recommend to have a door prize. All right. So, and it can be anything, and like jazz it up. So, like, I have a coffee mug here. All right. And in the coffee mug, I have a recipe. I also have some hot chocolate, because, well, um the recipe goes with hot chocolate, and it's fun and it's cute and it's something simple, so you can use whatever you have on hand, whether you have like a coffee mug or a soup mug. If you have a soup mug, put a can of soup in there, and you can always put a recipe for a different kind of soup inside of it as well. All right, and then just wrap it up, um and make it pretty. I love like twine, so I always use little bit of twine to wrap up my gifts, just because it's kind of simple, and I like simple, if you know me, right? And I print off a door prize slip. Okay. So what I will also do is I will do a demo. So on your party table, you want to have something that you can demo, whether if it's the supersonic chopper, the big one, or the small one, or whether you don't, or maybe you just have a bowl. Use the bowl and whip something up. All right, whip up a dip. All right, and then have recipe cards too that they can take, right, and that has your information on them. And we have tons and tons and tons of different recipe cards in Champion. They are um under albums. All right. So just scroll down the albums, and you will find tons of little recipe cards. All right. And what I do is I take these and I will put it onto a sheet with 4, and then I'll print them off and then just cut them up. All right. Or you can send away for them as well. I believe Staples does postcards, and they do ship. Okay. So you can always just have it ship to you from somewhere like Staples. And do we still have a discount there? Might still have a discount there. So look that up. It would be under Champion. I'll look it up and I'll share it with you guys. All right. And so then once they fill out their door prize, you get all their information. So if they bring a friend, maybe they get a gift for bringing a friend that you don't know. All right. And then you get that friend's information too. So you always want to have the door prize slips, or somehow, some way to get their information. All right, so I'll have this set up on my party table. On the party table, I'll do my demo. I also I love our new silicone bags. So I will have these out. All right. And what I like to do with my silicone bags is I like to share with them information. Okay. So I do have a binder that I take this binder with me a lot of places. I take it to my parties, I take it to my vendor events, and because and people love looking through here. So I have it's mostly recipes that I have in here. Oh, look it. I just happened to open up to the page. But I have in here information on the silicone bags. I also have in here the sale flyers and the opportunity, all right, and recipes to go with the silicone bags. All right. So when I'm talking about the silicone bags, I can explain to them too, uh, and show them we do have recipes. So if you buy these, which you want to make them fall in love with them, right? Give them all the reasons why they will benefit them. And you do that with all your Tupperware, yes? Always tell them why it benefits them, and that is how you make the sell, not by saying, um, you need to buy this because I love it. All right. I mean, yes, we do love the products, but why is it good for them? And what can we do for them with those products? So show them. All right. You can have all of these amazing recipes to go with it. All right. And then I also have in here um some party themes. All right. So some of these, well, they're kind of old, but they're still fun. All right. So and some of these are summer ones, but that's okay too. There's actually a lot of summer ones in here. But and then in the back, I do have tons of recipes and information on products. And people like to just look through here. And I also have I have done this and printed off the catalog as well. So if you don't have a catalog, if you don't have catalogs, you can print off the pages to the catalog. All right. And then just have it in like a binder. And then they can just glance through it just like that. All right. But super fun and easy. And you can get recruits, you can sell stuff, you can get hosts, and um, yeah, and you can get new customers. So it's fun. Make it fun, especially around the holidays. All right, Jessica. Are we taking questions? It's kind of late, huh?
Awesome. No, sorry, I was trying to find my mute button. Yes, does anyone have any questions for Amy and I? Debbie said these are great tips. Thank you guys. Super helpful. Awesome. So which one are you going to try first? Maybe you're going to do both. That's okay. You could do both. I've done both. I do both. But which one are you going to try first? We're going to wait a few seconds here. I also want to add, you guys can go live too. You don't have to post the photos. Me, organization, I would get all over the place if I was live. I'd probably stress myself out. All right. I do the pictures because it's organized for me and less stressful for me, but you can go live as well for your stock sale. Totally up to you. Yay. All right, Renee, try that stock sale. Oh yes, the binder is a great idea. I have one too. I love it. I take it everywhere with me too. It's very helpful and useful. Thank you, Amy. That was awesome.
Thanks.
All right. I don't see any other questions. All right. So what's
All
coming
right.
this week, Amy?
So gosh, it's week 4. Week 4 is ending, but we still have one more whole week. So that is awesome and super exciting. However, what is ending this week is the surprise packs. All right. So make sure you're letting your people know that surprise packs are going away. So are the Christmas canisters, those are ending. And the Black Friday, make sure you guys keep up on that because they come and they go. Especially the ones that are really good. Those tend to fly off the shelves, so to speak. But the $200 for submitting this week gets you a shirt from Pam, and that is so fun. Oh my gosh, the Christmas shirt. Everybody needs one. All you need is $200 in personal sales, and you will get your